Alright, it's part 2 of this video here. We're back with this kind of Jund sacrifice, draw 2, a million things going on. We're just playing the best cards in Jund. Uh, only one color is horrible, right? I can't keep this, can I? I mean, I'm pretty crazy. Turn 1 research desk, turn 2 wellspring, draw an extra card, turn 3 crack the research desk. I'm gonna keep this. I get to look at so many cards, like, come on, I'm gonna find a black mana. Worst case, I find a red, and then I just research desk again, right? I unearth it. I know this isn't a great hand, but like, anytime you have to keep one color in a 3-color deck, it feels really bad. But, look at that, I got all my colors. Worth it. So we'll take the 3-drop that we could cast next turn. Obviously the bond one. Play red now, or black now, and then red next turn for him. Opponent with 3 colors as well, playing Abzan, plus the fixing from the Stalwart. It's a pretty good card. A sucks Skyfisher Spider doesn't sack artifacts, dude. It has to be a creature. I mean, it's fine. I have Clay Revenant out for it, but if it could sack Igor Wellspring, it'd be some nice little synergy. I'm surprised opponent trades that. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Power Stone for the Mutt. I'll filter this land away because I've got enough land. Get more land. And then I'll Skyfisher Spider. Now, who do I want to eat? This Spider or this 1/1 Double Strike? Kind of a tough choice, right? The Recluse is good because it has Death Touch. But this Double Striker is kind of dangerous. I think I'll get rid of the 2/3 here, just because of the Death Touch. He should have bottomed my Scrapwork Mod or my Research Desk. Opponent not understanding the value of this card dying. Oh, he had another one. Ooh, that's a good common. Okay, so Evolving Wilds, or sorry, Trench Stalker, Evolving Wilds. Sack this. Don't really need a second red, but a second red is good. While Junkyard Genius is out, because he has the activated ability, I could cast something from my graveyard, and, you know, like I could Scrapwork from the graveyard, and activate Junkyard Genius. Look at my creatures, they're all so good. Like, if opponent had one removal spell here, he's got a tough choice. But I think Junkyard Genius has to be the way to go. Okay, so tap the Power Stone and 1 red for the Mutt. Filter away another land. Guy has Gift, nice. If I pay 3, I still have 2 mana up for the Gift. So I'll keep this land in hand. Sack the mutt. The reason I'm sacking the mutt, not the wellspring, is the wellspring's going to draw me a card when it gets sacked, and I want my second draw trigger to trigger the trench stalker another time, because lifelink and death touch is really good, and I want to gain lots of life. So there he double blocks the trench stalker. So it's gonna, they would trade, but I'm gonna guys gift it because gaining 6 life next turn is gonna be important to me. Surely part of my win condition. I guess I could play the land, like my deck has no problem using a lot of mana every turn. You know, I could activate Clay Revenant, return it to hand for 3, cast it for 1. That's the use of 4 mana, then activate Junkyard Genius to sack Clay Revenant for another 3 mana, so I could easily use 7 mana in a turn. Okay, so we'll go this, because we could give him haste, and then we'll sack the Acre Wellspring to trigger a Trench Stalker. Everything gets menace and haste. Good game. Oh man, this deck is good. Is it good, or do I just have good cards in it? Is there a difference? I'm telling you, Junkyard Genius. If you see this card in draft early enough, take it. I don't even know, was it pack 2? I think it was pack 2 that I started going into red just because I saw Junkyard Genius. Splashing is not super easy in this set, but there is Evolving Wilds. And if you grab 1 Evolving Wilds, then it's not bad. It's not the worst thing. Like I'm playing 2 red cards. One of them is Junkyard Genius. I have 3 Mountain and 1 Evolving Wilds, so that's it for my fixing. I don't have any other color. Oh, I do have the one of the 1 mana Stalwarts to fix. Those are relevant too. I hate this hand. It's really weak. But I mean, I got 4 lands, so 4 lands and 3 creatures. I don't mulligan hands that are playable. You know what card I haven't drawn since like game 1 is Gix's Command. The 5 mana sorcery that's super bomby, my pack 1 pick 1. Love to get a win with that here. Alright, channeling my energy. Top of deck is Gix's Command. Good draw, good draw. Do I return the land to hand? I mean, I'm at 4 lands already with a Scrapwork in the graveyard, so I kind of want to just grow this thing to be a 2/2. No. I'd way rather have an extra land. Cards in hand is really important. Come on. No shortage of things to do with mana in this deck, especially with 2 Clay Revenants going on. Yes, I missed out on 1 point of damage here because I could have put a counter on the Prowler. And I did top deck another land, but I still think it's right. This deck is partially an attrition deck, right? Like it's not about aggroing them down and winning super early just because I'm getting, you know, an early board state and opponent has nothing. I'm almost never gonna kill him with a couple 1/1s getting in per turn. But if he was a 2/1, it would be 3 damage. He'd be at 16. Feeling a little bit impatient here. It just feels like Odysseus has nothing to do but is roping us anyways. What can I say to be friendly and not seem condescending? I feel like no matter what, it's condescending, right? I'm like, hello, your go, nice, oops, good game. Or maybe I'm just out of context here and it's gotta be like, nice, it's your go, buddy. Speaking of Gix's command. Okay. We just play mana efficiently here, try to draw into another black source. I guess I should attack with all there. That was silly, missed out on a couple free points of damage. But man, if he has nothing that could trade with Razor Maw, a 4-2 for 3, that is really bad for him. And consequently pretty good for us. I don't know, maybe opponent's distracted, maybe he's watching YouTube videos, he's probably watching CGB on the side, going, oh yeah, I love Azorius control. This thing's good. It's a lot better when you're being aggressive though. Oh, black source right now. Damn. I guess it's technically a black source. I'll offer him to trade, but then I'll eat his guy with Gaia's Gift. Gaia's Gift is so much better than it looked at first impression. Gets a counter, reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible. It gets 4 keywords and a counter permanently. It's just a great combat trick. You know, if you put enough text on these cards, it doesn't matter that it's 2 mana for a 1/1 counter. It just gets good. Put 2 counters on a thing. Get it lifelink, make him sack his biggest thing. Hopefully he plays a nice big thing. Let me see a 5 mana creature opponent. Otherwise, if he plays a couple small things, I could attack with all, offer trades. Like, the problem with destroy each creature with power 2 or less is that I have 3 of them. The Odysseus, going hard in the tank every turn. Must be a Greek tactician. Got lots to think about. Gives things flying. I mean, seems kind of wasteful to make him sacrifice that. But at this point, he's on 13. If I make him sack that, I'm gonna get in for a lot of damage. Taking the aggressive line. Now I absolutely regret not putting the 1/1 counter on the Prowler. I would have gotten in for 1 extra damage the turn I attacked. And then I would have also attacked with it the turn I attacked with Scrapwork Rager and gotten in for 2 extra damage. So opponent would be at 10 instead of 13, which facing down this attack. Oh. Opponent would be dead if I had done it like that. But the fact that he didn't block at all, not even one of the 1-3s, means he's just mad and quitting. Well, I think it was a good game. Sorry for your luck, opponent. Alright, 6 wins, one more. One more win and we go 1-7. Wait, 7-1. Big difference. Sometimes it takes a minute to find opponent when you're on your 7th match. I think it always tries to match you with someone who's got the same amount of wins as you. We found one. Alright, deck, be kind to me one more time. Oh, God, how many times this draft has Misa's research decks saved me? Like, Mishra's research desk. Completely. That's the best, man. That's the best. What's my best draw here? Either a land or an Ichor Wellspring, perhaps? If I draw a land here, I could play the Baloth. Baloth on turn 3 is really good. It's a good common. No Baloth. So do I dig for a land? Of course I do. Oh, it's a tapped land. That really sucks. Puts me a turn behind here. If I played an untapped land, I tapped the Revenant and cast the Opportunist to make a Power Stone. I exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So if I do it on his end step, unearth, right? Return this card to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. So now he's on his end step now. Oh, it's an artifact, so I can't even do it on his turn, obviously. But it would work that way. Alright, I bail off on turn 4 after missing a land drop. Gosh dang it. I hate missing land drops this early. Mishra's research desk, you failed me for the first time this game. Or this draft, I mean. Prison sentence. Okay. That card's a lot less good against us because we have Junkyard Genius. Like, this is just a thing I want to sacrifice now. You know, it's like, it's removal, but also not good removal for him. Damn it, dude. Alright, I think I dig. I want to hit land drops. Like, yes, I can cast a 3-drop here, but I want to hit lands. Now we hit 2. Opponent should be getting in for 2 every turn here, trying to race me, because I can't imagine he goes over the top of me and wins later. Hey, he takes my advice. Okay, we cast this, make a power stone. Cast that, make a power stone. We sack the Baloth to the Genius. We give everything Menace and Haste. Yeah, now opponent's too scared to attack. Damn, I was really hoping he double blocks. I should attack with more things there so that I get stuff in the graveyard for Gix's command. Power 2 or less is bad because I'm not killing my Junkyard Genius. So I want to make him sack his biggest thing and return 2 creatures, one of them being the Baloth. That's why I sacked it that turn. I'm sorry I should be explaining what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Kinda just got inside of my own head there for a second. But I'm back. The main goal... The best thing I could do here is... I'm not necessarily in a big rush to play Gix's command, right? Because I have creatures that trade with his. So, if I start with Strongbow, then I could activate Junkyard Genius, hasting the Strongbow, sack one of my Power Stones, now I attack with these 3, and they all have Menace. I keep the Clay Revenant back as a chump blocker. So I kill the 2/4 Drake. Okay, opponent's almost at 7 mana, so I think I just kill the one that grows, and I don't worry about the flyer. And then as for these guys, I think I do the same thing. I care more about the one that grows. So I'll do it like that. So now opponent's gonna have a lot of mana and nothing to sink it into. No 3 cards. Nice, we hit a Scrapwork Rager. So, now we have 2 good graveyard targets for Gix's command. We've set ourselves up for a power turn, all while putting a ton of pressure on opponent's life total by activating Junkyard Genius. Make opponent sack his 3 power thing, and I'll return 2 creatures. Tap the Genius since I'm never blocking with him. There's the scoop. That's it. We did it, boys. Okay. That was a good draft. I had a lot of fun with it. Partially luck, we got some good draws. Partially some good drafting. Don't care about that card. Not too crazy about the mastery. I would love to get one of those 3-mana soldiers that puts counter on things. Staff of Domination. Ripperoni. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I was really glad to go 7-1 here. Oh, I didn't collect my prize. I thought something was wrong. I thought I should get two packs for winning that. Claim prize. 950 and 2 packs. Come on, give me one of those 3-mana white soldiers. Yes, I did it. Lucky all day. Okay, again, for real. Thanks a lot for watching. Take it easy. Bye-bye.